बहूनां जन्मनां अन्ते ज्ञानवान् मां प्रपद्यते वासुदेवः सर्वमिति स महात्मा सुदुर्लभः बहूनां जन्मनां अन्ते ज्ञानवान् मां प्रपद्यते वासुदेवः सर्वमिति स महात्मा सुदुर्लभः। सह महात्मा, that is Mahatma. Bhagwan now gives the title. That person I consider as Mahatma, and he is Sudurlabha. Durlabha means he is rare to find. Sudurlabha means very, very rare to find. And what is the understanding of this Mahatma? Vasudeva Sarvam. Vasudeva is everything. So everything is God. Now we will see this later in detail. Vasudeva Sarvam. If this is the understanding, that person is Mahatma. How did he become Mahatma? Bahunam Janmanam Ante. After many lives. And Bahunam is the plural of Bahu. Bahu means not Bahu. Bahu means many. So many itself is plural, right? And Bahunam is plural of that also. Bahu, Bahuni, Bahuni, like that it will decline. Bahunam. So after many, many lives, when an individual recognizes that Vasudeva Sarvam, then that Jnanavan, an individual with that knowledge, Bhagavan says, Mam Prapadyate. So this can be understood in two ways. One is, after many lives, he understands that Vasudeva is everything, and therefore he becomes Jnani Bhakta. Jnanavan Mam Prapadyate. So Jnani Bhakta, that is one way of looking at it. Or after many lives, when he totally surrenders to me, then he recognizes Vasudeva Sarvamite. So that Jnana and Bhakta, there is no, or Bhakti, there is no distinction. What happens first now? Whether surrender happens, then the knowledge comes, or the knowledge comes, and then the surrender happens. What is important is, that is the true Jnanam. Vasudeva Sarvam. Bahunam Janmanam Ante. So when we read this, then we say, oh, my chances are, already I thought they were slim chances. Now Bhagavan has already made sure that many lives. Actually what we have to understand is this. After many, many lives, we actually have decided to listen to Bhagavad Gita. We have already gone through many lives. So that Bahunam, majority of chunk is gone. Not only that, beginning from chapter 1, those who have consistently maintained and come to chapter 7, that is also very rare. Because some people start sometime and they say, we'll drop it. Some people, they don't know that such things are going on. Later on they will start, oh, I started from 5th chapter only. Bahunam Janmanamante. This kind of commitment to come, very rare. So we should not just read this Bahunam Janmanam and become very sad that I don't know when I will get it. We should understand that how fortunate we are that we have gone through so many janmas, so much running around. And finally we came to this understanding that enough, Baba. Hopefully we are with that understanding. This is what Bhagavan considers as rare. Earlier also, I think fourth shloka of this chapter, Bhagavan had said that there are so many people, but everyone doesn't seek me. And of all those people who seek me, few rare are the ones who actually attain me. Right? This chapter only. What was the shloka? Manushyanam sadhana. Third shloka. Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschit yatati siddhaya. Because majority of people are not interested. And yatatam api siddhanam kaschit mam veti tattvata. So to know me in essence, in this way, is very rare. And we will ourselves understand this. You go and generally you meet people, talk to people. They all may not have to read Bhagavad Gita or some particular scripture, but generally what is revealed through these scriptures is the infinitude of God. Not God sitting somewhere. How many people actually seek this? Majority of people, even we have question answer, informal question answer, their questions are about this problem, that problem, some little things are there. How many people will ask nature of Brahman, any discussion on Brahman? Nobody has interest. The children, they are creating some disturbance. How to resolve that? A husband has this, wife has that, in-laws has this. Or financial crisis, what is your opinion about this? Oh, what do we have to do with that anyway? Because mind is not able to go beyond these things. So rare are the people who are actually interested in becoming free. Really speaking, if Bhagavan tomorrow opens a counter and says, liberation available free, all those who are interested, please come here and wait in line for 5 hours, instantly we will give liberation. 5 hours. Nobody will stand there. I have this. You know, there is a story in Purana. Dhruva, I think that is the story about him. So we all know the earlier part of the story, that how he was given this Dhruva Pada, where it was said nobody will be able to remove him from there. And Bhagavan had said, you rule this kingdom for 36,000 years. So he said, oh, so many years. Bhagavan said, yes, because I want you to rule this. So he does that. And he gets bored of all that, how long? Which is what Bhagavan actually wanted. You have everything in plenty, get tired of that and then say, done. That is the best way of getting Vairagya. Anyway, so he then is done with everything, and then Bhagavan says, okay, now your time is done. We are here to take you to Vaikuntha. So in Purana language, the word is used Vaikuntha. Huh? So he says, Bhagavan, I want to take everyone. Bhagavan said, nobody is interested. He said, no, all these people were with me, they all would want to come. He says, you go and ask. Anyone who is interested, I will take them. And he starts asking, free tickets available, are you interested? No. I have this immediate work. I need to finish that. Later you ask me. Somebody says, oh, my daughter's wedding are there, Very big thing. After that I will come. He goes from place to place. Everyone has something or the other. Then he sees a pig who is in the filth. Then he tells the pig, why don't you come? Vaikuntha. He said, will I get filth there? No, then I am not interested. Dhruva immediately walked towards Bhagavan. Chalo Bhagavan. I am not going to ask anyone now. This is how it is. So to have that desire is very rare.